Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of our Let's Play of Primeval Threat. Sapare is still here.
Nope.
I guess he's not still here anyways. We're gonna go stick our dick in the electricity. Hello everyone, again, sorry about that. We could technically just stop the video here, but I think we're just gonna keep going. So I got a call from Grandpa and he had to tell me stuff. And it was very exciting. So anyways, the corridor eventually leads into a medium-sized room with a deep pool of water across the middle. An amount of miscellaneous objects floats on the water, and with skill and luck you could conceivably jump across them to the other side. However, to make matters worse, you can see bolts of lightning and sparks play every few seconds on the water surface, leading you to believe that the whole pool is electrified. There's also a rope extending across the pool at some height. Let's see, and we can use analysis.
No, actually, we got one of them.
Yeah, we got analysis. This is obviously another test to determine whether or not you're worthy of accessing the gate. It may be lethal, but these options are viable alternatives, if you're lucky or have adequate abilities.
Maybe we should choose a more dangerous one.
But we don't have adequate abilities. We don't. I'm assuming that's for athletics.
We have athletics.
No, we don't.
We've not.
Wait. Oh, you're right. We do have athletics, don't we?
Yes.
Oh, well, fine then. Let's do that. Yeah, you're right. We have one. You jump nimbly from one object to another, but when you're in the middle of the pool, you recognize you've chosen poorly. All other viable objects are some distance away, and the one you're standing on is submerging fast. And yeah, we can do athletics to make a long jump. Your athletics ability makes it easy for you to get across this pool, and you never even touch water. You got to the other side. You were fast. Gain 2 points. Yes.
I am pro at this.
You are pro at this.
It's years of reading these.
You're pretty good. Let's analyze this shit. You picked up one of the smaller objects, a small polished cube made of some metal, and you wonder how it is both so heavy in your hand but can float in the water.
Hoof.
Ha, you're right. This should be hoof. We don't have hands. We're not Lyra. She doesn't have hands either, but you know. You know this water is not an illusion, which leaves the only conclusion that the ancients made these things from material that no longer exists in Equestria.
Wait, what? I don't get that logic. Why does that matter? Why is the water so... What?
The logic is that these things are made for a strange...
in the water.
Yeah, it's made from a strange material that we don't have anymore.
Okay, I get that makes sense.
Yes. You have already passed 2 obstacles, and that means... Oh yeah, the other guy. I was like, 2 obstacles? What? But yeah, you have already passed 2 obstacles, and that means that you have... Okay, you've already passed 2 obstacles, and that means the one you pursue has as well. It will not be easy to defeat such a skilled opponent. Suddenly you hear a cry ahead. It's like, help! It's a female voice, and definitely from a pony. You can't place it. Perhaps it comes from the one you pursue. Let's use analysis. There don't appear to be any traps in this corridor. Thanks.
Yes,
let's run forward then. Yeah. You waste no time running to provide help. You gain 1 point, and apparently the pony receives this pony who's like, I don't even know.
Big dick.
Yeah, she probably has a big dick. You see,
it was 6 points having a giant orgy, but at least it was a good time.
I think we should gain points for that. I think personally it's a win-win, but that's just me.
But I think the points are supposed to be measurement of how fast you are, because remember this thing is timed.
Yeah. You see before you meet this medium-sized room full of boulders, crates, and other, well, cover spots. A blue earth pony mare is taking cover behind one of the 3-legged metallic golems slowly approaching her. Stand up, pony, and die. Access to lower levels is strictly forbidden, even to masters. That's really weird.
Man, so wait, this thing knows what ponies are?
Apparently knows what ponies are. I don't know why, but does. It's like die, fuck pony. Angry.
You wanna read that?
Yes. The golem is a guardian that is supposed to prevent any pony from accessing the elevator. You'll not be able to talk it down. Okay. So,
Take cover behind the border and circle around the golem.
okay.
Because we don't give a fuck about who dies.
Well, shouldn't we charge at the golem and be like,
No.
America? No?
No, if I know one thing about these books, they fucking like killing you, so let's not get killed.
But I kind of want to save the pony.
So far I've always been correct, trust me.
Oh, fine. Okay. The golem is now fully occupied by the blue pony again and will shoot her soon. You're right behind it.
Jump on. Actually, that is a good question. I say you buck it in the bag.
Okay, let's fuck one's legs. Golden legs crumbles and falls down. I seem to lost faculty of a limb, it says. And the blue pony jumps from cover, and with a few well-placed blows, she finishes off the golem. Both she and you are panting heavily. Wow, why are we panting heavily? We just kind of kicked the golem.
We are not very strong, I guess.
I guess not, and take endurance. He turns to you and smiles. Thank you for saving my life. What's your name?
See, I tell you, I know how to play this game.
You do indeed. Sapare knows what he's doing. I probably would die a few times. Let's see. Let's see. I love how it says joke, and I'm pretty sure that's directly lying. It doesn't sound like a joke.
Yes, it actually does sound like it's outright lying to the pony.
Yeah. Okay.
I would say. The funny thing is the first. Wait, what? Thank you for saving my life. What is your name? Let's. I would go with the second one.
Okay. We should just say our name is Techna, but there's no just option to be like, my name is Techna. Instead, we have to be like, I'm World Custodian. We have to be like, our mission is classified. I'm like, why do we need to say that?
Either way is not that great, but I would go with the second.
Yeah, exactly. No matter, she says, you saved my life. How am I to want more from you? The blue pony sits down to catch her breath. My name is Pi. Or Fee? I guess it's Fee. My name is Fee. I come from Stepsaddle, a village near the ancient pyramid. We are an isolated community here, at the very borders of Equestria, and we also never forgot what the pyramid is used for. Every pony in Stepsaddle knows about the threat the Primeval represents. We're not the custodians, but do you know about the Primeval and the World Custodians? It's very reasonable for this pyramid. It is the very reason for this yes, we know about the shit. Okay, the
ancients... tell her.
I know. The ancients built it as a prison for the Primeval, which is a creature we could not possibly describe, and the World Custodians. They're a mythological group of ponies who have the biggest of dicks.
But why, if you enter the pyramid, is it dangerous both for you and Equestria?
Indeed.
Just like the police.
Yes, oh my god! Look at this pony.
I don't know how many points you're supposed to have, but I like points.
Yeah. I like points too, but I was gonna say, look at this pony's ass. I mean, look at her cutie mark. look, she has a tic-tac-toe game on her ass.
I know. She never gets bored.
I guess not.
You don't hate that game, but
hey, yeah. I'm sure Pinky loves, like, sticking her nose in that.
Yeah, people like reading.
Yeah, sorry. It's Sue the Silver, says Fee. She is an earth pony as well. a teacher at our school in Stepsaddle. She was one of my best friends, but I fear I'm losing her. She has been growing distant lately. She no longer goes to any parties or even out to town. She had always been all the children's favorite teacher, but not anymore. She dropped her usual kindness and became evil. She does her duties, but she doesn't do anything else anymore. And today, well, she just walked out of the village, alone, and into the pyramid. She drank some sort of potion to make her invisible before entering, though. How do you know that?
But I guess she was following her.
Oh, okay, right. I think she perhaps wanted to make some discoveries, to have something to write down in her books, or perhaps something to tell the children. But this is wrong. We never enter the pyramid. So I followed her. That's a mess up. So I follow her and wait, maybe it's not. So I follow her and hope to find her before it's too late.
It's okay, and we get both of those. See, even the ones that I picked totally randomly almost seem to make sense of her.
Yeah, that's pretty useful. So knowledge. You think of historical precedents for such a change of personality in a pony, and you can think of 3. 1. When the changeling queen replaced Celestia on the throne 500 years... That's bullshit. Okay, 2. When Princess Luna overcame with jealousy, turned into Nightmare Moon. That was the thing that happened. And 3. When Discord played havoc with the minds of every pony before Celestia's reign. None seemed to fit... Oh, okay, before... Yeah, no. None seemed to fit this scenario perfectly, though. Okay. That invisibility potion must have been the reason why only one proximity alarm was triggered. The custodians knew one pony who trespassed into the pyramid. That was Fee. If she didn't follow suit with Silver, you never would have known.
Huh, so I guess we owe this pony.
Yeah, I know. I chose pretty big dick. So let's walk together and walk towards the elevator.
I do like how analysis you could actually figure that out on your own, if like logically, but
yeah,
it's nice that it tells you that. Yeah, but
yeah, it is. Fee happily agrees. You get inside the elevator and starts moving downward, quite a long distance. Wow, look at your mane, says Fee. What about it, you ask? It's... Have you fallen otter or had water poured over you, your head previous... Wait. Have you fallen in water or had water poured over your head previously in your adventure?
No. I never walked into the platform because I avoided the musical.
Yeah. White. You raise your goggles and stare at Fee. So, yours is too. Fee stutters. Right, yeah, there's nothing strange about that. Never mind. The elevator comes to a stop.
That is interesting.
I'm curious what it would say otherwise. She's like, your mane is something's going on with it, and if there's something going on,
this is a clue. Keep it in mind.
Yeah, probably should. Experiments in the ancient pyramid have unlocked your something talents. You may choose one additional custodian ability from list below. Cool. I kind of want endurance, but you know,
we are doing fine. I can keep us alive. I'm considering understanding just because this pony might. But the thing is, she was this.
I think she might be, and we'll meet that other pony too, and I get the feeling, because we don't really know what's going on with them, understanding might be nice to have, because perception, it really feels like athletics have saved us from everything perception, you know, could throw us, and endurance is just going to be keeping us alive more from things that are like fire and stuff.
Yeah, like understanding.
Yeah. So, actually, it's a fair point. Yeah, with athletics and all the other stuff we have, we don't really, and with your ability to actually play this game, we don't really need endurance. We don't really need perception because we have athletics. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, perception might be useful for riddles or something like that, but currently knowledge kind of does that mostly.
Yeah, exactly. Nowhere in Equestria have you seen a room such as this. The computing device based on electricity used by the high societies, the world custodians themselves, always at least particularly utilized magic, and were slow and prone to accidents. Here in this millennia-old pyramid, you can see a fully illuminated room with polished console, colorful screens flickering to life at your arrival. Thousands of lines of information appear all over the room, begging you to read them. There's a light humming sound, but nothing besides that to distract you. Two metal doors with different emblems lead off from this room. Fee whistles. The ancients sure built some durable stuff. Knowledge. You remember, from what little information there is, that the ancients did not fully understand magic, and therefore only use it reluctantly. It is unlikely that any of the devices here are magically powered.
So, this is, you could borderline call it cheating, but I want to know, I guess, okay, maybe not, but how is the reading thingy work? Can you read all of them? Does it use time to read this stuff? Because most games this would not cost time.
Yeah. I understand what you're
is this
saying.
decisions or is this just more text?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, let's start with the one we'd have the advantage on and see what it does.
Yeah, I have to add that, by the way. What did we just get?
We got we got understanding.
Understand. Okay.
Yeah, okay, analysis. You navigate the space with skill and learn that the time section of this facility is protected by a trap, while the space section should offer little resistance.
I think reading all of them doesn't take anything away.
Okay, yeah, then let's read about this facility. Yeah, it doesn't appear to, it's just all text. Okay. You open one of the files in the console. About this facility. Spaceship Prime! That sounds pretty boss, right?
Yep.
Greetings, colleagues! And let me congratulate you on getting a job here at Spaceship Prime. As you know, we Anerethians take the job of caring after the primitive ponies here very seriously. And this facility is one of the main ways we do just that. For a brief history refresher, look at the early Anthrenian history file later on. But for now, what you need to know is this facility, formerly a spaceship, now houses the only space-time prisoner in existence, and its sole reason for existence is to keep the primeval firmly locked. Our ancestors spent millennia battling it. It decimated hundreds of our planets after it found out about our existence, but eventually, through tireless work of many generations, we have managed to trap it and seal it inside a space-time rift. A technology devised over hundreds of years for this sole reason. That's all happening thousands of years ago. Today, when we live here in harmony with the lesser ponies of this world, most ponies, Aetherians, or indigenous, do not even know this story. But still, as a technician, your task is to monitor the prison energy levels. And if they fall out of the norm, alert your superior. Now get to work!
I guess they're not humans.
No, I guess not. I guess they're Anthrenians. The Anthrenians are the ancients, right? Asked Fee. This means Equestria is not the only country where there are ponies, right? I mean, if they came from outer space, that may mean there are others there who we can reach. You nod. Well, I actually kind of assumed that they mentioned the ponies because the ponies were here already, but I don't know.
We early entry in history.
Oh yeah, because it was already mentioned. And we can also do knowledge for extra information about this, but first read what we have. About the Anthrenians' early history. We, the Anthrenians, are a race of ponies originally from a planet we now call Anthrenian Prime. Am I saying that right? I don't think I am. And
I don't know.
Antrine,
Pronounce it whatever you want to pronounce it.
Antrine Prime.
This game. The funny thing is, totally off track, but as it just me is actually the whole going into this place and the ancients. It's giving me a very Knights Old Republic one vibe.
Yeah, I actually see what you mean, but I'm really liking this game so far.
I do like it, but I'm just saying it's giving me like
Yeah.
I don't remember what they were called in that one, but with the Star Forge and the robots
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It's like Knights of the Old Republic, except you're not fighting things all the time.
Yeah,
there's not robots ever who are like, oh my god, gonna shoot you, meatbag.
Meatbag. Yes, let's continue. But yeah, it just gave me a vibe of those guys, whatever they were called.
Yeah. That was some good times. Anyways, there are little to no physical difference among us, aside from color, of course, and we all share a common love for learning and knowledge. So it was soon that we discovered space flight and went on to discover and colonize new worlds. We met friends on many of those, the ponies of 5 stars, the Harmonious, the Pony Griffin Joint Kingdom of the Epiphany Callers, and finally... Oh wait, it was Empathy Callers, not whatever. Empathy Callers, and finally, of course, this world, as yet unnamed. The ponies here from a primitive society at this time. They don't even have any joint kingdom yet, and form separate tribes by race. When we first arrived here in Spaceship Prime to colonize this world and befriend the indigenous, we discovered something spectacular. All the worlds, ours included, have the 5 core traits: courtesy, devotion, honesty, courage, and generosity. You know what that makes me think of? I didn't actually play that game, but that makes me think of, Ultima.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
it just made me think of the elements of harmony.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine that's what they're going for, and in fact they go on to say, I'll call them differently, of course, but this world differed. Here they had a 6th element, magic. It is for this reason that we had thought the space-time prison would be the strongest here, and built it around the spaceship Prime. If ever the Primeval escapes again, it will consume this world in a heartbeat. It is a terrible burden to bear, and we hope that someday these ponies will forgive us. End of line. It's knowledge. This makes sense given the historical data you've collected over the years. The Antrians, or Ancients, say the truth here. Well, okay.
Thanks, I didn't expect you to lie to me.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna read them. They were like, oh my god, there's some bullshit. But I guess it wanted to make sure we didn't have any doubts. But of course we forgive you, said Fee. Nothing you can do can be considered wrong when you're 100 by...
I don't trust her.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got the thing, so
yeah, that's why I wanted it, because I didn't trust her as another pony, actually.
Yeah, the other pony is gonna be doing something, we're gonna know something's off with her, but this pony, like, is that first companion that you meet, and it's like, you know, she's their only companion in this ancient thing, and it's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
But of course we forgive you. Oh yeah, when you're hunted by an undescribable omnipotent monster for thousands of years.
I think, the funny thing that the order of it just randomly changed, but I guess humor.
Yeah, okay. This is apparently humor is the longest thing. Whoops. Let's see. Arthurian humor. An indigenous Pegasus, an indigenous unicorn, and an Arthurian make a bet about who can clear the sky the fastest. I can clear the sky in a minute, says the Pegasus, and indeed the sky is devoid of cover in a single minute. They reconvene the next day. Oh please, you call that clearing, says the unicorn, and uses her magic to pop clouds and gets it done under 30 seconds. I don't think they can do that, but okay. They reconvene the next day. And then, let's suppose the sky is clear, says the Athenian. Oh,
I
okay.
don't get the humor. But I guess I had ancient ways of random.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess. Yeah. Let's read a Athenian humor. Wait. I guess they get 2 humor files? Yeah, okay.
I get all of them.
They get 3 of them except for the golem. Okay. There used to be times before the advent of knowledge when earning one's pay was tough, and a factor just created several jobs openings for manual workers. The job was tedious and repetitive, but it paid more than university did for research, so this mathematics professor took it. One day the factory opened evening elementary math classes for the workers and offered extra pay to those who attended. So the professor did, but was boring and he soon fell asleep. The teacher noticed and called him to the blackboard, asking him to compute the circumference of a circle. The professor couldn't think of the formula off the top of his head, so he decided to derive it from the general equation of the circle. After some writing, he ended up with minus 2r pi. He wondered how did the minus sign appear in where a voice came from the back row. You forgot to invert the integral. Okay, so apparently math jokes are hype with them.
These guys are scientists. They have what is funny as real life scientists.
Pretty much. It's the next humor. An engineer believes his equations are an approximation of reality. A physicist believes reality is an approximation of his equations. A mathematician does not care. Alright. Golem humor. I put the go in golem. That was humor. Other golems find that to be appropriately funny.
That is the closest to actually being funny. That's so funny.
That is ironic. Other golems find that to be approximately funny. Or appropriately, yeah, like, that's legit.
Yeah, do we need... The Primeval is the only one we didn't read?
Yeah, I think so. The primeval may take many forms, though most of the time it takes no form at all. It is conjectured it first appeared at the dawn of time, but we do not know what it was doing all that time. What we do know is that several thousand years ago, just as we were expanding on about 100 planets, one of our deep space exploration teams happened upon an ancient shrine. It was laced with traps and warnings, but driven by lust for information. Ha! Lust.
Yes.
I imagine these scientists just like, just having sex with all the information. I'm pretty sure they bring up holograms of math and masturbate to it.
They did laugh at it, so I guess they might have masturbated at it too.
Yeah. The exploration team. Oh fuck! Yeah. Anyways, I'm fine. I'm not falling out of my chair or anything stupid. Let's see. From what we pieced together, we believe that the shrine is the space-time prison for the primeval built by an earlier civilization, which we called precursors. Wow, actually it reminds me of the Jack Daxter series. You probably didn't play it.
I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, the precursors are, yeah, that's what they called their ancient things. Anyways. Our exploration team damaged the prison and the primeval was released. Well, they suck! Suck their jobs, they should feel bad.
They didn't know.
I know. But they still suck their jobs. It went on a rampage. It moved from planet to planet, devouring all on their surface. Trees, buildings, and ponies alike. It had no form. We had nothing to strike back, nothing to defend ourselves from. But we managed in small groups scattered around the planets. We hidden, communicating in secret. However, the powerful Primeval is not omniscient? Yeah, it's not omniscient. In the end, after generations, we reconstructed the space-time prison technology from the precursors. We picked a world with a higher concentration of harmony. This world, and constructed the prison around our primary spaceship. We activated the spaceship's beacons to lure the Primeval here, and then activated the prison to trap it. It is imprisoned here, and ever since, but I fear we may never recover. I fear we never recover from the damage it brought upon us. As a race, we are dying. End of file. Let me get this straight, says V. The ancients, or the Antrians, are a race of ponies who lived alongside our ancestors. But they not only imprisoned the Primeval, they had also liberated it first after another ancestor race. The precursors trapped it. That's what it says.
You know, the guys at BioWare would get a total orgasm from this.
Why?
Because in Knights of the Old Republic, they had the guys who were there before with their whole space station thingy, and in Mass Effect, they did the same thing. They had the guys who were before, and they had a space station thingy.
That's a fair point.
They love this shit.
They probably even did that in Jade Empire. I don't remember that.
I haven't played Jade Empire, so I don't know.
It's actually pretty good. I just don't remember the story that well. I remember the characters.
Whoever does the stories seems to really like this whole concept of like the race that was before and somehow disappeared mysteriously.
Indeed. So, from the knowledge we gathered, the door with the galaxy emblem is safer.
Do you remember that? Or?
Yeah. There was one of the things, I believe it was under our analysis thing.
It's the only one that actually was relevant to us right now.
Indeed. It's like you navigate the menus in the time section is protected by a trap, while the space section should offer little resistance.
Do we want to end the part here?
Yeah, that's a fair point. We'll end the part before we go into the galaxy emblem.
Yes, so far I say we have done good.
Yeah, I'd say
we have 11 points and we have 4 skills.
Yes. So you all should thank Sapare for that. I'd be doing horribly. Anyways, thank you all for watching and see y'all next time.
Don't eat a pony dick.
Yes.
Take care.